We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Throwing on third, Goff. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And it's fielded at the 34. Pushing his way through. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. One play action, Fields. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
And the Raiders have got him. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Raiders lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Parkey with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Goff, a handoff here to Swift. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Patrick Queen. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Under pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Mike 14. Man, I got you.
3rd and long, it's Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders have recovered.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Fields. Caught on the slant. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's Goff. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. Parkey with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right? And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Mecole Hardman, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and it is 42-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
DeAndre Swift heading back out with his Detroit teammates. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it. When things have changed a little bit, they have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Goff's throw taken in by Hockenson here. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Goff on 1st down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Goff. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. After the sack on 1st down, Goff out to the left there and complete to the tight end Hockenson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Touchdown! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. So that drives 7 plays in length. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raider offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off play action. Fields. Completes it to Hardman. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So we've come upon halftime. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call.
That's not good enough, man.
Now, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return, then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 58 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Come on, dog.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got room. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Back now here on EA Sports. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Let's go.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And
he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Detroit back in possession of the football. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now Goff on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And the Raiders have got him. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we can probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 157 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Down to about the 22 here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Parkey with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One last throw here for Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One final shot, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.